All right, there we go. There we go.
Hey, man, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. Oh crap, this might be too loud. Let's tone this down.
Yeah, I heard myself for a second there.
Oh, you did? Okay,
Yeah.
so it's using something else. I got a lot muted, but it's using something else. I don't know what it is. It's always something.
Yep.
Are you still hearing yourself?
Nope.
All right, good. I turned it down, so maybe the it's at good listening range then. All
So
right.
you called just as I finished my YouTube video.
Oh, you finished? I didn't get any. Did you upload it?
No. Watching one.
Oh, okay.
Where mainstream media is at it again with their literal fake news.
Yep. Reporting on stuff that don't happen, don't exist, or has not happened. You know, just.
Or the literal opposite in the case of the video I was watching. Basically, MSNBC cited a couple polls to basically say, oh, Bernie's losing traction, right?
Yep.
And one of the numbers that they cite was the literal opposite of the actual poll. Where the poll said he was +5, they showed -5.
Now, you know what? That is fake news. Matter of fact, that's not even fake news. That's outright lying. And
Yep.
here's what the plan is. This is me exposing the business of all this. And it's up to us as individuals to be accountable for ourselves and how we handle stuff, you know? We don't always get it right, but I think we should always strive to try. So the idea is simple. It's real simple. Put the information out there, whether it's misinformation or not. Don't matter. Once you say it, your listeners will believe it's true, and anything past that, they will say is a lie. That's it. That's the whole thing. I heard on MSNBC that Bernie Sanders is down by 5 points and Joe Biden is ahead by 15. It's like, no, that's actually wrong. The real results is this. They said, nah, man, I already know the truth. And it's like, well, shit.
Yo, like, I have this poll that you're actually trying to use, and I have the real one right here. That's right.
Okay, starting again. I just saw this dumbass thing from Justice Democrats, and it says using capitalism.
One second.
Yeah.
The heck? There. Alright, no. Thought that worked.
Okay, so you good? You straight?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. It says using capitalism to fix the racial wealth gap will work only if there is a means to transfer capital, assets, wealth, or housing. And Justice Democrats, it's a quote, and they tweeted somebody, and at the bottom, you know, it's the whole this is somebody that they're talking to. So I simply responded to them, and I said, if you actually want to fix the race wealth gap, remove racists from offices. I mean, that's it.
That's pretty straightforward.
I mean, the fuck? I'm like, Justice Democrats, they get on my fucking nerves, man. And you know, pretty much at first I wasn't following them. I started following them slightly over a year ago, only because I was like, they are going to say a lot of stuff that piss me off. And all they're doing is they're put like this. They don't even do anything but tattletale. That's it. It's like they're doing this, and we're not going to offer anything to stop it. What the fuck is the point of talking about it? Don't bring it up if you're not going to offer some kind of solution. These people are the ones that know stuff. They know things. And they're like, well, we'll tell you what's wrong, but we won't tell you how to fix it. Do some research. It's like, motherfuckers, y'all do the research. You know? You do it. Help us.
You're bringing it up. If you're bringing it up, why you not following through, you know?
Yep. It's like telling your friend or something, you know what, I think the person you love is cheating on you. And they're like, do you have any evidence? Or you got to find that out yourself. But I think it's happening. So what the fuck then?
That's a great analogy, man.
Thank you. And then
Anyway.
Oh, what you got something?
Yeah, there, like for another way. This is just another way you could tackle the exact same problem of that wealth inequality. It wouldn't focus on the racist part, but it would definitely get people wealthier. Force politicians into like a contracted amount of money. And what I mean by that is you get them to have a very specific pay. You can base it on the median of your constituency. You can base it off of something like that. I don't know. But not a cent more. If they can't get donations from other people to enrich themselves, then they're just working with what they're being paid to work with. And if they're only being paid what they're being paid for, rather than, you know what I mean? Like, it makes the incentive to be corrupt go away.
Oh yeah, I get that.
And if the incentive to be corrupt goes away, then their job is on the line the second they fuck up. That's Tootsie. You're slightly kinder than me, and at the same time, just as harsh as I am. Oh no! On the specifics, I'm way harsher.
You probably are, because I remember the stuff you've said in the past.
Like,
yes.
Like on the specifics, people will think I'm the goddamn devil.
I don't think you are now. You're an atheist, so you are the devil. No other atheist is. You are the devil. THE devil. That's who you are. I'm not. But if they talk to me, I will be. I will be when they talk to me, but you won't be. So that's the only way it transfers.
Yeah.
But my thing is, these politicians get paid by the taxpayers. And actually, no, there's a difference. They don't get paid by the taxpayers. They legitimately just pay themselves with taxpayer money. They just set their own stuff. And there are set limits. I get it. Yes, there are. But they also dip further than they need to. And then whatever they can't use, they will use that taxpayer money to give these big corporations who will give them a kickback more than what they can actually take from the taxpayers. It's a con. It's a rip. It's just jacked up. Me, I mean,
you're about it on you.
Oh, sorry.
Right there.
Yeah, I heard you cut out. So I was okay. But if it were me, what I would do is I would say, look, none of you get paid any more than the minimum wage, and that's it. If you will make just as much money per hour as the minimum wage is. Now, if you want to live better, then you have to raise the minimum wage. Now, that is fucking incentive.
Yeah, that's a bit harsher. That's definitely the harshest way to get exactly what we want. But
and they can't do anything else.
At that point, no one's going to want to do anything, and at that point, we might actually be in a true anarchy. You know?
Hey, fine, because you know what?
Here's why I think mine's better. Just like, because if it's in direct proportion to how your area is doing, then you want your area to do well. You'll fight for your area far more if your livelihood's on the line.
Okay, all right. So
if you can't get special interests involved, then it's purely based on statistics of that area.
But see, that's what.
So yes, they would definitely increase the minimum wage. Minimum wage would be the first thing they'd try to raise in that situation. The second thing they would try to raise is like the maximum wage.
And then,
because if the maximum wage and the minimum wage both go up at a decent value, then they would get paid more. But that's the thing. Like, other than CEOs, no one has a super high maximum wage.
No one.
Yeah.
CEOs get bonuses. But with all that raising stuff, what's going to happen is what, honestly, what companies do. And that is absorb the difference. What happens is they'll increase your wage. Like, for example, Jeff Bezos. All right. He decided to give everyone $15 an hour.
107th Avenue.
He gave everyone $15 an hour. But what did he do right after that? He found out the difference in how much he would have to raise prices, and he did so accordingly with shipping and the price and the manufacturer resale price. He split all that, so they only go up a few cents each. Yes, but he increased prices because he has to cover what he lost by giving people $15 an hour. And he's still not necessarily doing that for every one of his employees. So here on our level, if we want $15 an hour across the board, that's nothing. And while that's absolutely nothing, all companies will do is just raise the prices of this in their stores just to say we took a hit and now we have to compensate for that. And they say, okay, how long do you have to compensate? Until this is over. When is it over? Never, because you will adjust to that price. Then the prices will go up about 20 or 30% more. And then in a few months after that, they will have 20 or 30% sales. So then you think you're getting deals when all you're doing is paying far more than what you should do.
Yeah,
it's a stupid con. And that's all that ever
well,
happened.
Here's the next step in the plan then. Because we decided, hey, the minimum has to go up so that we get ourselves paid, because we're suddenly linked to the average pay. And since this one guy has an astronomical amount and everyone else a shit amount, we can't. That astronomical amount is making the actual average, the actual median, much smaller than I want it. And because I want that median to go up, I have to tear down that big guy. And because that big guy is so fucking big, here I gotta put in all those limits to separate companies that are too big. I gotta enforce maximum wages on CEOs and billionaires and such. And I gotta enforce some sort of investment policy that basically incentivizes all of that to make sure the company itself stays up without having to slash other people's jobs.
I would be gruesome. I'm not even gonna lie. I would just make it straight law. No employer can pay themselves any more than 50% of what their lowest employee make. All profits beyond that will be distributed evenly amongst all workers, including, the CEO and whatnot. And that's it.
That's one way to do it.
That's where profits go. If you got a whole board of dumbass CEOs and shareholders, fuck them. They're done. It don't take that many people to tell you how to ruin the business and kill lives. So no, they would get a maximum. And then I say, now I'm telling you got an option. Your profits can be distributed evenly amongst all your employees, or all your profits can go to the state, and we can use it for our state revenue to make sure we get our infrastructure and stuff done. Make a choice. That's it.
Yep.
Give it to your people and give it to all the people. That's it. And honestly, and the whole thing, if they're smart, they'll raise everyone's pay evenly across the board, because everyone's working to make that company work. So pay them everyone evenly, no matter how minor of a job they got. And that way you don't have to worry about giving profits necessarily to anyone. And you tell them, look, our quarter went down, so we know our prices are going to be this way, or the pay will be this way, so everyone takes a dip on paycheck. It's obvious, you know? And then there you go. You want to put more money back into people's pockets without having to change too much? Let everyone get paid weekly instead of bi-weekly or monthly. Everyone get paid weekly. That means less taxes get taken out. Because after your third paycheck, they don't really take any more taxes out. So there you go.
Yep.
I'd be real harsh. I would not be kind to people. I would not be kind. You know? I mean, that's just me, because I don't like how these people are abusive. I don't like how they get away with it. I don't like going into Walmart and seeing something that says $13 and then you see above it $20 on rollback. I'm like, the rollback's supposed to be less price. Why the fuck is the less price $7 more than the original price? And then people buying it thinking they're saving money. I'm like, can't you fuckers read? Don't you know numbers? Can't you handle little math? What the shit? That's what I be thinking. I'm like, they are buying this up. Talking about they're getting it. Literally out here getting a deal. I'm like, you're paying $7 more. I mean, what?
Well, I mean, it's always been a choice what we do with the money. So it's...
I would like to shop at Walmart as little as possible. I really do. I really do. Because a company that can literally find out who's terminally ill in their company and then take a life insurance policy out on them and then collect it when they die in a short amount of time. Oh, hell no.
Wait, they can put a life insurance policy on them? What the fuck?
They've done that too. This person has stage 4 cancer, and they took a life insurance policy out on her, and when she died, they collected.
That's really fucked up.
They took one out on some dude that had he had a brain tumor. Another one that had throat cancer. And then somebody has some kind of other autoimmune system that was killing him. And honestly, that's why you see so many elderly people working at Walmart more. It's jacked up, because Walmart will say, "I will hire you in a heartbeat because you don't have many heartbeats left."
Yeah, that's really fucked up.
That's vile. That's evil. And it's look, and it's all for money that they don't even need.
They really don't. Anyway, I gotta go because I got here way earlier than I thought I was.
That's cool, man.
I'll talk to you later, man.
All right.
I'll talk to you on the way back up. I got like 10, 20 minutes of loading stuff up.
All righty.